finally
Oh my
fit that
god,
MRR.
this one is so good.
This is one of the best cold emails I've ever received. Just received our first paid affiliate referral for Upvote. Will still cost you nothing. So we're using this tool called instantly.ai. So it's actually pretty interesting to infiltrate into these communities. All right, good morning, guys. Just woke up in beautiful Ghent, Belgium. And yeah, actually just woke up to some pretty amazing news because we just received our first paid affiliate referral for Upvote. So one of our affiliate partners just referred a paying customer to my SaaS product Upvote, and it's a pretty big one. It's an annual subscription for $162. Now, if you're not familiar with affiliate marketing, in return for referring this customer to my product, this affiliate partner gets a pretty generous commission, I would say, of a $32. So yeah, affiliate marketing is really one of the best channels to explore and also highly underrated, especially for small teams. It's low effort. You literally set it up in minutes using software like Told. That's the software we're using for Upvote's affiliate program. I will leave a link in the description below. But besides that, it's also high trust, right? Because our affiliate partners have some credibility towards their audience. So their audience is more likely to at least try our software, but also more likely to buy from us. And on top of that, you only pay for results, right? So even when this partner is promoting your product, it's mentioning your brand on social media, on, in blog posts, etc. Brand awareness will cost you nothing. Also, when it refers customers and they start a trial, it will still cost you nothing. But you do get to collect their email addresses, right? So you can do email campaigns, ads, retargeting, etc. And only then you just give a small percentage of the profit to that affiliate partner. Really a win-win. And yeah, we just received the first one, so we're really going to double down on it. So I just had to share this. This is one of the best cold emails I've ever received. Look, he says, our B2B is just now looking for a product feedback tool, so I figured Upvote could help them out. He sends me this screenshot of a LinkedIn post, right, from Rob, who's looking for a feature request tracking tool. Now, he says, our platform detects such LinkedIn posts based on your filters. Would you find similar notifications helpful? Now, I'm really blown away by this email because of two reasons, actually. One, it's short, to the point, and visually. And two, he really shows me he understands my product, my target audience, and the problems we solve, right? And he also basically gives me a free lead in this email. So out of the blue, here comes this guy just providing me real value through a cold email. And yeah, through this email, I was really intrigued to visit their website, not only because of the email, but also because of the product, because this is one of the products that you instantly feel and see its value. So I actually also reached out to the founder, and apparently they're launching mid-April. So yeah, we'll keep you posted on this product, but really well done. All right, but now it's time to head downstairs. My friend Matthew is waiting, but what a beautiful day today here in Ghent. So Matthew, now that we have our coffee,
Okay.
I have something else for you.
Ooh.
Because you're building SaaS, and now you can finally fit that MRR.
This one is so good. Wow, thank you so much. This one will help for sure
For sure.
with my MRR.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
All right, so even though I didn't film much, I had a very productive and a very fun day with Matthew. So yeah, we brainstormed a lot, mainly about our SaaS businesses and also a lot about cold email, which is kind of the topic of this vlog, I guess. But yeah, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bed, and tomorrow morning I'm heading home to my office. Once I'm at my office, I will update you on everything we've been working on. And we did some pretty cool stuff. So yeah, spoiler alert, we did a little redesign of the marketing side for Upvote. We worked on cold email campaigns, and Oh yeah, I'm going to share my favorite marketing hack with all of you. So stay tuned. Wish me a good night. Catch you tomorrow. All right, welcome back to my office. Also, I really need to talk with this microphone because I listened to the last vlog this morning when I woke up in Ghent, still in my hotel. And yeah, the sound was really awful, right? In the last vlog without this mic. So yeah, I'm really going to use this mic. Yeah, I just had lunch. It's been a great day, actually. I just came back from Ghent and was working with Matthew, my friend from Ghent, was also building a SaaS product, as you could see in, was it last vlog? Was it the last vlog, or it's going to be this vlog, right? Yeah. But yeah, we just worked in this really nice internet cafe. Just had a clip, just posted this clip, actually. Yeah, it was really nice. And yeah, like I said, I just came back. And as promised, I'm going to dive deeper into what we've been working on yesterday and I guess also this morning. But yeah, some pretty good things, I would say. Like I said, a redesign of upvoted.com, which I'm very pleased about, actually. So yeah, I can't wait to show you. But yeah, first, I want to dive into one of my favorite marketing hacks I recently discovered. If you've been following me on Instagram and TikTok, you've probably seen this marketing technique because I'm sharing my day-to-day discoveries and behind the scenes in these little mini vlogs on the social media channels. So if you haven't already, go click the links in the description below because you're really missing out if you're not following me over there. But yeah, this is regarding Slack. All right, so here we are in Slack, and this is actually one of the best marketing hacks I discovered. I was talking to this founder actually in my own private founder community for SaaS founders called Zero to SaaS. It's part of my paid course. So if you're looking to join this community, which is awesome, there are hundreds of users in this private community. Over, I believe, 800 users are here active on this community. But yeah, if you're interested, check the link in the description below. You will start in the free SaaS Masterclass, which is by itself already a really great course to start in SaaS. But yeah, one of the founders in the Zero to SaaS community actually shared this tip on Slack marketing. So what is Slack marketing? You can join all of these groups on Slack, right? So I've joined the Instantly community, and Instantly is the tool I'm using now for my cold email marketing campaigns, which we're going to talk about later on in this vlog, by the way. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting group because these are all, product owners, founders that are building products and doing cold DM to get more customers, right? So they're actively seeking new customers and are actively doing marketing. Now, my product Upvote is helping them providing feedback amongst those users, right? So in a way, a small portion of this audience probably also needs Upvote for, optimizing their own products and talking to the users, etc. So it's actually pretty interesting to infiltrate into these communities, to hop on conversations, provide value, and potentially onboard these users to my software product, especially if they're talking about topics that I can provide value to, right? And here's where this Slack marketing technique comes in, because if you dive into your settings, well, it's actually called preferences. So if you go into preferences, here's what you can do. So first, enable this option to get notifications about direct messages, mentions, and keywords. Then scroll down to the field where you can enter some keywords. And in this field, you're going to add keywords related to your niche product or in general topics you have knowledge about. So in my case, I can add user feedback, customer feedback, etc. And always also include your own brand name. So here comes the best part. Whenever someone is talking about one of these keywords, one of these topics, you'll get notified and you can instantly hop on those conversations, provide value, and like I said, potentially onboard those people to your product. This is really one of those smart marketing hacks I wish I knew sooner. But yeah, go try it out yourself. All right, next up, I wanted to talk about cold email marketing campaigns, which I'm going to do for the first time ever. And by for the first time, I'm really meaning for the first time. I've built multiple products before my current SaaS product, Upvoty, and one of which I scaled to over $1 million in ARR, annual recurring revenue. But I've never, ever used cold email marketing campaigns. Now for Upvoty, I'm finally diving into it. So we're using this tool called instantly.ai. We'll leave a link in the description below. But this is basically a tool where you can set up different email addresses. So never use your own email address, your marketing email address for sending cold email campaigns. So I've registered a couple of new domains like getupvoty.com, tryupvoty.com, goupvoty.com, etc. And this tool instantly basically is going to warm them up. So what that means is that they are basically ready to go to email and not land in spam folders. So basically making them trustworthy, right? And as you can see, some of them are still warming up. So this one has a health score of 100%, this one as well, this one 98%. But yeah, this tool is basically going to help us send cold email marketing campaigns in the most efficient way, and I guess also most safe way, which is very important because you don't want to hurt one of your domains, especially not your brand, right? You want to come across as trustworthy. And yeah, apparently this tool can help you with that. But yeah, soon I will run the first campaign once those email addresses are warmed up. And yeah, we're actually going to target a pretty interesting audience, I would say. The first audience we're going to target is actually old Upvoty customers. So we have a list of, I think it's above 1,500 or maybe 2,000 email addresses of former Upvoty customers that we're going to target and basically going to ask if they want to come back. So yeah, we're going to provide them with a discount code and we're going to try to convince them to come back to Upvoty, which is pretty fun, right? And actually the campaign after that one will be very interesting as well because we're going to target the users of our competitors, which is pretty sneaky, cheeky, I know, but all of my competitors are doing the same, so we basically have to. And I think we're going to launch this campaign in, let me quickly pull up my calendar, in 3 to 4 weeks, I guess. So yeah, make sure to subscribe. And obviously I will document everything here on this channel. So maybe it will be a big fail, but maybe it will be a big success. But whatever, I'm going to share the results here on this channel. All right, last but not least, the redesign of upvoty.com or marketing site. I do realize I didn't save the previous design, so I cannot show a before and after. But if you ever visited upvoty.com, you probably tell and see the difference. But yeah, the biggest change would be here in this section, the feature section. So before, we highlighted the features of Upvoty, but in a more generic way. Now we have a real hands-on approach. So if you look at one of our features, the feedback boards, you can now immediately tell how those feature boards look like and what they can do. If you then scroll down, you can see the next product, which is the product roadmap. And again, you can immediately see what it looks like and what it can do for you. We also worked on this page, the demo page, which is a very important page because potential users are always playing around on this page with the demo. And before, this was a little bit too cluttered. Same thing goes for this pricing page. I now have a very simple comparison here on top with the most important features, but if you scroll down, you can actually compare all of the features on each plan, and the same goes for all of the integrations. I think it's very cool. I think this page is very clear. Before it was a little bit too cluttered as well, so yeah, overall, really happy with the redesign of our marketing site. All right, so now that I've catched up with all of you guys, it's time for me to really get to work, going on my final 2-hour work block before heading home. And yeah, make sure to leave a like and a comment below. I get decent views, but not a lot of comments from you guys. And, comments really, well, firstly, boost this video, which helps me to reach more people. But secondly, more importantly, it really motivates me to keep on documenting and vlogging my journey in building my SaaS product. So basically, if you don't want me to stop documenting the nitty-gritty and all the behind the scenes, please leave a comment below, subscribe, and leave a like. And I'll see you in the next one.